I received a queer message summoning me to one Skipper's Tavern, Bottle Street, a night ago, wherever that may be. The note made it clear that I was to arrive no later than tonight. Further, it instructed me to keep inconspicuous, my hands in my pockets, lest a bluecoat offer me long before the meet. Amusing, that one. Didn't figure the center took me for some common vagabond, considering how much we've been through in the past. The message ended with, "You owe me, K." In our profession, you don't get to make many friends or any contacts, yet King was the closest thing I had to a friend in this wreck of a city. I hadn't heard from him some time. This was no call for another joint venture. It was clear.
Well, welcome guys to Let's Play the Dark Mod, King of Diamonds. I'll be your host once again, Lizzo. And yeah, this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's done by a different author entirely, and a lot of the descriptions basically say that it's a little bit more text heavy, let's say that. Anyway, back to narration.
It was clear he wanted an old favor repaid in kind. As such, short notice and with the mention of increased guard patrols, I couldn't help but wonder just how deep King was in it now. There are a dozen bottle streets in Bridgeport, so finding the one King meant was no easy task. A church with a bell tower marked this particular one, right across the tavern itself. Quite a bold place to open a pub next to. But what do I know? Well, for starters, I know the curfew will be in full effect. I'll have to be careful.
Well, it wouldn't be any fun if it wasn't a challenge. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyhow.
I'm unsure of the potential score, so keep King's instructions. Favor or not, however, after I've familiarized myself with his request, I intend to make my trip worth it. Personal favors don't pay, and who knows how many hands I might need to grease after I'm done with this particular one.
Intriguing. Easy, right. Expert. Get to the tavern, don't steal anything till you get there, okay. Don't kill anyone, go back to the warehouse once you're finished. And there's a hidden objective, apparently. Interesting. That's a horribly blurry screen. What the hell's that about? That was a bad design choice. Oh, okay, again, it gets less blurry the more loaded the game is. It's an interesting idea, but guess I don't like it personally. Ooh, more reading. Literally right off the bat, there's a note in my inventory. Presume that's the way out, I'm guessing. Yeah, cool. Right, first things first then. Skipper's Tavern, Bottle Street, East Side. You'll find it arrive no later than tomorrow night. Keep your hands in your pockets till the meet is over. I know you well enough that the watch will be around. Well enough that around. The informant will relay to you the pass. Bring your gear. Drinks are on me. Remember that you owe me. K. I guess we know what he did after retirement then. A little bit of a step down from the Men in Black, but okay. Cha-cha-cha. I hear whispering. I can already hear whispering. Okay, that's one direction I can go. Guards. Oh, to my right is basically a dead end from the look of it. Okay, so guess I'm not going right then. Guess I have to go this. Oh, this is a terrible map. Okay, Skipper's Tavern is to the south, I believe that says. Okay, so what direction am I currently facing though? Alright, so that way south. Let's quickly go and check this. And where I've got to be careful because, yeah. For some reason, the recording software I use, it just bugs out horrendously whenever I use the compass in this game. Like, the screen freezes, and like where the compass is, that's the only bit of the screen that'll still be active. I don't know if it's something to do with the way the mod's programmed, or how it affects that particular graphical change on the screen. But yeah, it's just... that's the actual building, I can see into it. Okay. So I'm going to go upstairs at some point. Just carefully does it. Let's not get caught by the guards in the first 2 minutes. Perfect crime! The perfect crime! Here you're muttering to yourself. Flee, flee, escape. Flee, fly. Excellent. Another perfect crime. And something to remember. Believe that. It's a very ugly man. But inside... Yep, there you go. Water wheel. Skipper's Tavern. Gotcha. That's a builder. That's a builder. Pains in the arse they are. They're extremely difficult to knock out in the Dark mod. Thanks to that armor they wear across their shoulders. You have to be slightly above them to bash them on the bonds to knock them out, or hit them in sort of like the lower spine. It's ridiculously difficult. I see you there, Moon. Don't think that out. Buddy. Yeah. You go down that dark alleyway. Sure nothing bad's gonna happen to you. In fact, I know it is, because I'm not giving a bother doing myself the hassle of trying to knock you out. It's really not worth it unless it's absolutely necessary, you know? There we go. Skipper's Tavern. Cool. I was right. Does happen every once in a while. Apparently it's owned by a horse. That's unusual. Not gonna lie.
Very well.
You're all very noisy.
Evening.
Oh. Okay, you can see me and you don't care. Ooh, the buxom barmaid. It's a lovely necklace.
Chilly evening.
What? Oh, hi. Right, don't know who you are. Anyway, moving right along. Goodies I can swipe. I mean, I may not be able to get them just yet. This game is rigged! Ultimate winning maneuver. Ooh, you've got a key. A key to what? I don't know, but I shall find out later.
Hello.
Hi! It was you, wasn't it? Was you? No.
Stand aside, Dave.
Move aside there.
I'll come back for your drinks and things later. In the meanwhile... Ooh, you've got a pouch. Oh, I wanted to steal it. I want to steal it all. No, I'll get round to it, it's fine. Let's close that. And you look suspicious.
Lord Builder bless you on this quiet night, brother. This your first time in this part of town?
Not really.
For some pointers?
Cut the pretense. I've got things to do. I presume you've something to tell me. If so, out with it.
Alright, it's all written down. Under the table.
I need to tie my shoe. Right, let's get over by the light and have a look at this. And the warmth too, that would help. Hope you're well, Jack. Your friend King cannot say the same. My bloody leg is broken. I'm in no condition to meet you in person. This latest hit might have done me in. It was all for naught as well. A complete botch. I'm getting too old for this line of business. I can barely pay. Besides, the old hack... Oh, I can barely pay Bones, the old hack, who has me bedridden at his place on Eastern Bank. About a week ago, I rented a place in the neighborhood you're in. Right now, there's a watch patrolling the house, waiting to pounce at the side of me. How they found the hideout so soon after my failure, I cannot fathom. Bless Birdie, the lad who gave you this letter. He has tipped me off just in time. I had attempted to return there in my current condition. I would have been gutted on the spot. I need you to infiltrate the house and retrieve my stash. Birdie will have given you a map with the guard patrols marked on it. If he did a scout as I told him to. I trust the boy, but not well enough for the job itself. Which is why I had you summoned. I know there is no honor among thieves, Jack. Perhaps there is among friends. My stash contains a stone that I've yet to fence, due to its notoriety. If only one bloody fence would take it. I tell you. No rush break-ins, no broken bones, no nothing. Anyway, point is, any common taffer I hire opens the bag and sees that piece. It's gone. I can only trust you to return it. Maybe. To me, maybe time retire. That stone's gonna set me for life. Bones' brother knows a collector, or so he says. The fence, this diamond, and I'm out. Nobody's heard of a limp thief anyway. The stash is on the ground floor in a safe. You won't miss it. The landlord lives upstairs. I never liked him to begin with, and the old fart was the only one letting. Well, 'twas either that or squatting in one of the Market Street's gangrenous, rat-infested tenements. Not too, keen on contracting the plague, if you can imagine. Look, feel free to fleece him if you can. Blah, blah. Okay, they're in the yard. Could mean they're waiting for their master to arrive. How much you are willing to bet our old friend Leopold's on his way to personally confiscate my goods as evidence. So what type of adjustments, blah blah. Consult with Birdie's map given you, the place must be locked up, and the fence cannot be scaled, but I trust your ingenuity. You know where Bones' place is. Once you've got my stash, come visit. I want to see your ugly mug. It's been far too long. Your partner in crime, King. Okay, so we have a plan.
Hey, drinks for you, by the way. Courtesy of our friend King, of course.
Don't mind if I do.
See him. Tell him Birdie says hello.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll totally remember you. Not forget you the moment you're out of sight. At all. Hey, Birdie. It's a lovely evening, isn't it? Let me lighten your load. Charity and all that. So generous. Builder thanks you. Speaking of which... Oh no, the light went out, what a shame. Everybody hold on to your belongings. Things tend to go missing in the dark. You fools. Anyhow, I'm Audi 500. Have fun, guys. Ma'am? Ooh, you've got a back room, haven't you? I wasn't... Oh, sorry. I don't know which of you said that. I'm flattered, but, yes. You care about me being back here? No, you don't. Excellent. Gonna rifle through your belongings. I told you Broderick requested duck. You didn't even pluck it, much less bleed it. You don't just wring their necks, you slash them open. If the bird's humours are allowed to permeate the meat, it goes stale and rancid. Broderick will be lucky to have his meat by tomorrow. You've seen the commotion on Irving Road. The tavern's going to be stuffed with city watch tonight. Make sure you tell Betty to keep those mugs always full. Who the hell's Betty? I assume one of you is Betty. Nothing back yet. Nothing interesting to steal either. I guess that's why you don't care about me being behind the bar.
It feels like this day will never end.
Oh, I've been there. I apologize, by the way, if you've heard my my phone going off in the background. Apparently I'm receiving a textual message of some sort or another. I'll deal with that later. Open. What's it? Ooh, hidden letter. I'll read that in... Ooh, can I steal? Is there anything worth stealing? No. Apparently all the cups are pewter or something. Well, that's disappointing. You saw nothing. She saw nothing, it's fine. In the meanwhile, let's have a quick crouch and we'll find out what's going on with this letter. To Melissa. Blah, blah. Oh, it's gossip, basically. This Patrick fella is related to the skipper, and may be in line to inherit the tavern. Gold digging. Gold digging whores everywhere. Lovely. Blah, blah, blah. Just asking for more gossip. I'm guessing Betty's the blonde that's been walking back and forth through the kitchen. I'm assuming. So it's interesting because, assuming that the woman out front is the tavern owner or like the senior barmaid, because she's got the front position, she looks younger. Now, what do I know? So we're at the tavern. The house is directly behind us. If that's the tavern owner's house, it's probably going to contain some pretty decent loot. Then I guess we do sort of a walk around to the right. Seems like a general idea. Yeah, I think we've got a general plan. We'll sort of loop around and we'll go that way. Seems like the best plan. For now, at least, anyhow. My thoughts exactly. Oh, I didn't shut the door. I was standing in the way still. Master thief. There we go. I may rob all your belongings, but I'm not going to let you catch a draft. That'd be impolite. Anytime you like, Squire. Move in one direction already. Perfect. Alright, so you can bugger off that way. It should give me time to slip back round here and investigate, quote unquote, the skipper's house. I've heard he's got a surplus of gold he needs to get rid of. In a hurry, don't you know? In a hurry. There we go. God, you got a complex lock. Oh shit, I buggered that one up apparently. Oh fuck. He's coming back! It's a good job he's drunk. Apparently he didn't see me. Well, yeah, if he didn't see me, he doesn't care. I still suspect that would change if he actively saw me breaking into someone's house, but as of right now, apparently he doesn't particularly mind that I'm hanging around by this guy's back door. I suppose he's a member of the clergy. Yes, there was a low-hanging joke in there somewhere. Oh, for pity's sake. There we go. See, the lockpicking mechanic in this game isn't even particularly difficult. Seriously, it's not. As badly as I'm, fluffing it in these mods. It's really not that difficult. Okay. Is there actually anything in here? Other than magically teleporting and rearranging boots. Oh, for the hitbox of the boots is going to turn out to be like 12 times larger than the cupboard, and I've messed it up actually trying to get it open, haven't I? Oh, for pity's sake. Now, an ordinary person would probably just ignore this and carry on. Unfortunately, my minor levels of OCD compel me to make sure everything is back, at least vaguely in the state in which I left it. You think of it as a very low-impact form of role-playing. Like an actual thief would most likely want to make sure that everything they were doing was, not traceable. Not something that's going to immediately alert anyone in the house to the fact that someone who shouldn't be here. Switching off the lights is one thing, That's just an inconvenience, especially when you're dealing with what, in the continuity of the game, is supposed to be a new technology. Electric lights, that is. You saw nothing. Apparently I've invaded the house of the cast of Riverdance. What the hell is that about? Were you in the bathroom together? Well, and again! I suppose you're doing all that jigging, perhaps you need to hold it for each other, I don't know. That was weird. Okay, that's fine. Duck. Nothing on there. Duck out of dustpan. Ah, you're bleeding it, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I heard somebody open a door somewhere nearby, so let's not... How's that noise? I assume that's supposed to be the oven, although the oven doesn't seem to be on, so it's rather strange it's making such a loud fire noise, but what do I know, right? And my phone goes off yet again, because the missus has just got back. So I'm receiving a text message, and I'm getting Skype messages. All when I'm trying to record, because that's just how things work. And because both of those have come through while I've been talking, rather than when I've been mercifully silent, I'm not going to be able to edit them out in post either. Yes. I'm turning off that. I'm saving them a fortune, let's face it. They should be grateful. I doubt they will be, considering that everything else in the house is going to be missing, but at least I've saved them on their energy bills. And when you think about it, really, they should be grateful for that, because they're not going to have any money left with which to pay those bills, so who's really the bigger fool?
Just sit through.
That's mine.
Just see.
Thank you.
Like I always do. I'm always just
Oh, hi.
seeing things through. That's me.
Okay. You just walk around the house muttering about how you see things, do you? That's a pale and indifferent kind of existence, isn't it? Oh shit.
Is
Somebody
that
coming.
something over there?
No. Just statues,
What?
ma'am. She fell for it. She thought I was a statue. Yeah. Another perfect crime. Another perfect crime. I should turn this off. Thank you. Give myself a bit more cover as I'm moving around. Oh dear. Speaking of which, you guys are going to hate me for turning all these lights off, I know, but I'm afraid I have to. Just to make sure these assholes can't spot me so easily. Aha, that's mine. Think you'll find. Can't get in here. Well, not legitimately, anyhow. Not in a way that was intended. But thankfully, there are other means and methods. No? Ah, okay. Trying to throw me off, are we? God, such a long multi-stage lock. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining per se, but there we go. No. Game, please. Looking good. No, game. Stop it. Stop leaping to the next item when I'm trying to pick up the goodies. There we go. That was a lot more complex than it needed to be. I should probably investigate the bureau, shouldn't I? Anything up here? Nope. So I'm paranoid. Thanks to the last mod I played. I'm gonna miss all sorts of goodies and items if I'm not careful. Like I could swipe paintings in the last mod. I don't know if I can in this one, actually. I should probably check. Yes, I can. Oh god, how many paintings have I walked past already? I'll look back on that later. It should be fine. I'm not going to go all the way back through everything I've done already. Checking that I can grab any of the paintings that might be hanging up. That seems like it'd be a gratuitous waste of time.
Days when there's really nothing to do.
Whatever you say, lady.
I'm not going to relight it. I have servants for that.
You know, you say that, but I've not actually seen any servants in here. I can't expect one to be in the kitchen. This is like a posh, quote-unquote, house.
Why is that light out?
Really? How did you...
It's so dark in here.
Wow, okay. I mean, I did not expect that behaviour from this NPC. I'm afraid you're going to have an adjustment now.
Ugh.
Since you've made the effort of walking into the darkened room of your own accord. It was not the greatest decision you ever made, love, if I'm honest. Sorry, I'll make you comfy, though. I can't get you on the bed, but I can at least... There we go. Comfy cozy. Turn the light back off as well, she's sleeping. I'm considerate like that. Don't you know? Right. Where have these pair of plonkers gone off to? Oh! Plonker number one. You gonna try and walk in here as well to investigate the light? Nope, you don't care. You're just gonna walk in the dark. That's a man who eats his carrots. Because I can't really say fairer than that. Guess he eats a lot of duck à l'orange. Don't know where the other guys buggered off to. But in case they come in here, let's do that. And that's mine. Paintings are bloody expensive too. You know what I mean? They earn a lot of money for swiping them, is what I mean. Right, let's close that again. Thank you. Wait a sec, did I investigate the drawers of the writing desk in the end? I don't think I actually did. Sorry, I apologise if I've already done this. One sec. I need to go back and look now. Because I'm actually kind of certain I didn't bother opening them, did I? No, I did not. Okay. Sexton, compasses, dice. Not valuable apparently, so I'll ignore that. Empty. 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 Maybe if I can swipe at least anyway. Okay. Empty. Well, effectively empty anyway. Anything in the secret compartment? Newly appointed bishop visited the tavern today, ran his mouth about how Lord Builder disapproveth of such pleasures of the flesh. I reminded him this place was originally church property. Many of the church's acolytes come and drink in the builder's name, and from the clergy's health. He kept huffing and puffing and ran a builder guard out before he could pay his bill. It was better when old Pegulus was still around, but Builder called us all in his gates sooner or later. To his gates, rather. I've been thinking of offering the church a deal, but I don't see any easy way now. I am running out of options on who may inherit Skipper's Tavern when Builder asks for me. Broderick will visit. Perhaps I can talk him into it. Anything but my idiot of a brother and his snot-nosed fiddler of a son. And we're back at sea, bracing the waves and staying the barbarous pirates. Slaying, rather. The tavern is a sunken ship, and I, its captain, have sunken with it. How many years has it been that I've ran the wine business on Percy's behalf? Wish I knew none of the paintings, trinkets or gold that it brought me could replace the sea. I envy Broderick, even though he may not believe it, but I mustn't let such bile pollute my heart. I will pray to Lord Builder, and hope that he may judge me wisely. Okay, so you miss being at sea, basically. Okay. Okay, there's no point in picking that up and do anything. Anything in here? Nope. Just files. Scrolls. And nothingness. Okay, that's fine. Right, I guess we mosey right along then. Particularly, it's nice having a bit of flavor text about how Skipper regrets. Now there you are. This chap here apparently regrets all the stuff that he acquired, should we say.
Are
Bit
there
of
not
it.
servants to do
Oh, for
this?
I was going to try and dash out for better. It's an automatic door. Well, you're going to spot Missy in a sec, aren't you? Right, bugger it, run! Turn the light off.
What was that sound?
Nothing. Well, he's not raised the alarm yet.
Raft, I suppose. Ooh, a woman has fallen. You think you are hiding from me?
I can't tell whether he's actually even spotted what's happened yet. Perhaps he just thinks she's a little bit tipsy. Had one of those fainting spells that ladies used to have back in the day. Thanks to the overtight bodices. Actually cut off the air supply. I had a chance to witness olden day clothing in person. Not that long ago. When me and my lovely lady were down in London. Because she was the youngest and most slender lady present. She got nabbed by the costume demonstrators over at the Globe Theatre to act as their model for all the clothing they use when they do their reproduction of Shakespeare plays. Bless her. I do have a video of it somewhere, although she'd kill me if I ever uploaded it. Okay, there's a graveyard over there. I don't see any particular point in investigating that right now. Maybe later if I'm short on a bit of loot, because it doesn't look Yeah, it doesn't look particularly worthwhile, does it? I need to remember at some point to actually investigate the church itself if I can get in. Don't know if I can. Could be worth a gander, though. Nothing over there, I don't think. Nobody in the room that I can see. But again, we shall have a look. He says. I can lockpick my way in at least. Okay, that's fine. Oh, missed. Try again. There. Oh god, of course it's a multi-stage lock. The author of this mod really likes his multi-stage locks. It seems a bit pointless on a, for it's apparently just a yard door. Alright, anyone in here? Well, I can see. Ooh, there's more places to go. Okay, let's do this first and then we'll explore what's around the corner.
She's not going to be happy about this. That's for sure.
I can hear talking. Why can I hear talking? It's fine, she just went to sleep as I opened the door. She's a very fast and very deep sleeper, apparently. Doesn't seem to be carrying anything worthwhile, so... nothing on her dresser either. I guess we'll leave her to it. Not sure of the point of this room, other than to perhaps catch out the unwary adventurer. If you were someone who tended to run around rooms, which, why you do that and stuff, I don't know. Because that would catch you out. Money! Just piles of coin, always useful. Really, Percy? That's all we have for food next month? Just talk to Skipper already and demand he raise your pay? Q? Whatever. Why do you bunch tavern? Put your foot down. See how he lives all by himself, and all three of us crammed into this hovel. They're asking him for loans. The wine warehouse is in your name. When are you going to grow a backbone? Probably the third Wednesday after never, I would guess. Especially after the terrible ignominy of being robbed. Not going to stop me in the slightest, but oh well, I feel for you. On some existential and far off plane anyhow. Shit. Pick the lock, quick, quick. I can't even... I don't think he's actually coming. Oh god. No, I can hear somebody, but... oh, for pity's sake, pick the damn lock. Ah, there we go. We're getting somewhere. And of course, it's a multi-stage lock, because, like I say, this particular mod author has a massive mini-game boner. Oh, pick the damn lock. There we go. That just takes me further away from the stuff. I was definitely here. He closed the door. Okay. So there is somebody walking around these halls. Or at least there was, anyway. Okay. Carefully does it. Close that. Right, next place to investigate. We can either go upstairs to the building we've just done, or... there's a lot of stuff over there, isn't there? There's at least a whole other building. So yeah, we'll do the upstairs first. Looking in that direction kills my frame rate as well, I don't get that. It shouldn't do. More notes to read? Awesome. Patrick, stop playing your stupid fiddles all night. You know your room is right above ours. Our room's right below yours, right here. You're giving your father a headache, and I can't stand those lyrics. I don't care if it makes the tavern goers laugh, it's filthy. In Builder's name, we live right next to a church. It's that harlot, Marissa, isn't it? I forbid you from seeing her. She's a bad influence on you. Have you been reading Builder's scripture at all? Or are all your books up there just poems and fables? Your father is carrying the kegs all by himself. You fancy yourself a bard and a whore chaser? How is that going to pay, You lugged an old chest upstairs. What are you going to put in it? Coin? I think not. If you'll listen to your mother, you'll get your meals from the tavern from now on. I'll not have a lout in my house. That's okay. Family drama. I assume we're going to meet this Marissa at some point and see what all the fuss is about. Nothing on the desk, apart from the picture of, I'm presuming, Marissa. That I can't swipe. Not worth anything, I guess. Well, not to us at least anyway. To Patrick, I imagine it's invaluable. Speaking of which, I grabbed his key earlier, so... Oh, I've got a letter and another key. Right. Let's take a seat on his bed and read this note, shall we? My dear Patrick, I long to see you again, my love. 'Tis true my father is away, but not for long. Have you seen how the city watch has barred our street? I think they're searching for somebody. Perhaps Mr. Parkins has been robbed. It's locked, I'm afraid, or alone in the house. My skin, General love note, bollocks. Guards will jump at any soul who approaches them. I beg you, come through the back door. Oh my! Through the windows beneath the shirt. This key is for you. Make sure to keep it safe. Okay, so this key opens the back door to her house, presumably. Okay. We could break into Old Man Bosworth's house and let his spirit watch us. How would that be for a song? You know a kinky bird. I've poked a hole in the wooden fence so we can sneak in. The guards won't catch us. I'm waiting in my room, my love. Yours in flesh and mind. Oh my!